I'm a professional mermaid and a professional fairy, and my magical world is called themagiccrafter.com. And you can go there if you'd like to learn more about hiring me as a mermaid or fairy. But if you just want to know about how to swim underwater without completely damaging your eyes, then please keep watching because you have come to the right spot. But if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would be so appreciative. I have hundreds of videos about mermaid stuff and fairy stuff, and you can watch me swim in my professional tail and whatnot. So if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, we probably already talk in the comments, and I hope you leave a comment today so I can just like embrace you with words. Let's dive on into this. We need splashy water stuff. Okay, you're here because you want to learn how to open your eyes like a professional mermaid in the water. Swim around with your eyes open and do all that cool stuff. Well, if you're going to swim in chlorine or salt water, it's definitely going to burn your eyes. And if you swim in fresh water, it'll probably burn your eyes too. If you open your eyes in any kind of water, you do risk getting an infection and whatnot, so you need to just be aware of that. But you're going to be irritating your eyes whatever kind of water you're swimming in, because it's not the same like pH and everything as your eyes and just all sorts of like stuff that's like science and everything. But you just want to learn how to swim with your eyes open and not have it burn as much. So let's jump into that. If you want to learn more about my story and how I know this stuff, and if you want to kind of see how like I know this stuff and just see if you think I'm credible, you can check out my blog post. I'll link it in the pinned comment of this video, also in the description, and in a card somewhere around here, so you can't miss it. It's a blog post, lots of meaty stuff. It will have links to all the products that I use personally. You can find them there. You can also find my story there too, about my dry eyes and everything. But I'm going to cover it briefly here. I have really dry eyes. I don't swim in chlorine or salt water much because I am a freshwater mermaid. Freshwater professional mermaid. I am not meaning that I'm actually like, you know, I don't believe I'm a fish. I do this professionally. I have really dry eyes, and the only way I can wear my contacts, which is the only way I can see, because normally I see like 3 inches in front of my face without visual aid. The only way I can wear my contacts is with all the stuff I'm going to show you. Literally when I'm out of the water and in the air, my eyes are burning 24/7. Very bad dry eyes from long extended contact use. The stuff I'm about to show you is the advice that my optometrist gave me on how to kind of just heal my eyes, and it's going to help you when it comes to swimming in the water. You're going to open your eyes up in the water, it's going to burn. Some of this stuff will help alleviate the pain and the dryness and the irritation, and other things will help kind of prevent it, give you kind of like an extra moist eyes. I know some people really hate that word, but I'm really sorry. So first thing, we are going to talk about drops, we are going to talk about gels, and we are going to talk about ointments. These are 3 things I use. It's like a cocktail of eye moisturizing things that I use, and I recommend you use them as well. These are mostly for helping when you have dry eyes. They're not really a preventative measure, except for the ointment is kind of preventative, but they just kind of help to give you instant relief from dry eyes and irritation. All the products I use are as preservative-free as possible because preservatives can irritate your eyes, and you obviously don't want that if you're trying to get relief. This is one of the things I use. These are drops. They're individual packets. They're preservative-free. It's hard to say. And the brand I use is Octave, or Refresh Octave. Again, my blog post will show all the products, full information, brand, and everything, so check that out for sure. But these are little itty bitty vials. They are easy to carry around. I'll stick them in my pockets, or, you know, if I'm wearing jeans that, you know, guys, if you're a girl, you understand the struggle. We don't really have pockets all the time. A lot of the times they're fake. Just somebody explain that to me, please. Anyways, I stick them in my bra. They fit really well in your bra. Nobody will even know they're there. And if I'm not wearing one, because sometimes I don't, I'll just stick these in my sock or in my shoe. They're unopened. If they're opened, I'll store them this way. Unopened, I'll store them this way, or whatever way. They're really easy to carry around. You need a boost of moisture, or if they're really irritated, or if you have something in there. These are great. They aren't too expensive, and since they are preservative free, once you open these little vials, you have 24 hours to use them, then you need to throw them away. don't save them. I have ones everywhere. Next, I use something called Refresh Liquid Gel Lubricating Eye Gel. This video is not sponsored by Refresh, by the way. This is just the product or brand that my optometrist recommended to me because it tends to be more natural. The vial looks like this. I use these before I put my contacts in, and then I put some on my contacts when I put my contacts in, and then sometimes I'll use them throughout the day or take my contacts out, put these drops in, put my contacts back in. This is a thicker sort of drop than the drops I showed you before, and they are, I don't want to say longer lasting exactly, but it gives you more moisture and it's thicker, and it just kind of, it will blur your vision for a while, so don't like use it regularly all the time. I'm aware I said that word weird, I'm failing. But oh, sinking! Ankle cramp, I was balancing on my ankles. These are excellent. Use them after you're done swimming, and like once you have the redness and the irritation, put these in, they will give you relief. Oh my gosh, they're a lifesaver. Love these things. The next product I want to talk about are ointments. A lot of people aren't familiar with eye ointments. I use Refresh Octave for my ointments, but I'm out of it at the moment and need to go to the store. Comes in a little tiny tube, about that big. It's like a toothpaste tube. You use this stuff at night. I would say it's preventative, and it's also something to help alleviate pain when you have painful dry eyes or irritation from swimming. You can put this gel in your eyes. It's like literally toothpaste consistency, but it's clear, like clearish. You stick it a little bit in your eyes before you go to bed. Pull your eyelids down, drop it in there. And it just is like this goop that sits on your eyes and distorts your vision, but it just is so soothing. And you just need to get some. It sounds disgusting, but if you swim a lot and you open your eyes under the water a lot, it will help. It'll like create a protective layer over your eyes. Sometimes I put it in the water before I go swimming in fresh water. Don't do it with chlorine. I don't know if it reacts. Like, research that. But I'll do it before I go swimming sometimes in the lake. Only problem with that is it is so goopy, it gets out of my eyes and it like messes up my makeup, and I don't like that. Use it mostly at night unless you absolutely have to use it some other time. Now that we have covered drops, gel, and ointment, let's go into lifestyle changes. I don't really want to say changes because just basic lifestyle tips that like you just need to be implementing anyways for the most part. Let's just start with number 1 and number 2 right away because they're super simple, and you should be doing this by now because everybody literally ever giving health tips tells you to do this. Drink lots of water and get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. No. 5 hours is not sufficient. 6 hours is not sufficient. I don't care if you think you feel okay, you need to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. There is a reason that almost every health professional ever says drink and sleep. It's super important. Common sense isn't always common practice. Make it common practice, okay? Just get your sleep and drink water, not coffee, not lots of caffeinated beverages or sugary drinks, just like water. You can heat it up if you want to. I microwave mine until it's like boiling hot because I'm part dragon. Do what you want, just make sure it's water. Next. If you're vegan, you're going to hate me. I used to be vegan, just forgive me. I had to stop, not because of like, it was just for health reasons. So, fish oil supplements. You don't have to take these if you are vegan. There are alternatives. High quality omega-3s are essential for maintaining good eye health. They help lubricate your eyes, also your joints. And the oil is really good for your brain, which is awesome because your brain is like the most important thing in your body. It like is you. Fish oil is great for all sorts of things, but the high quality one is key. I like Nordic Natural best. That's what my optometrist recommended to me. That will be in my blog post, of course. You can find that there. All the products I use will be in my blog post. Again, if you haven't already heard me like 5 million times. And that is really great for a preventative measure against like having bad dry eyes and just, you know, if you are taking really good care of your eyes, which you should be because you are torturing them, an extra amount by opening your eyes in the water, then you should give them this extra love by providing them with the nourishment they need to maintain like their sliminess. So fish oil pills are great, sleep, and water. The last thing I'm going to recommend to you is something I use occasionally. I don't use it as much as I should, and I apologize. It looks nasty because once you get makeup on it, you can't really get it off. I recommend, and I always mess up the name of this, a microwavable hydration mask. You don't have to use a hydration mask for your eyes. You can use a heated towel, like a heated damp towel to stick over your eyes. This thing is super old and I need to get a new one. But this is what it is. You unvelcro it, heat it up for like 20 seconds in the microwave, press it over your eyes for like 7 to 10 minutes, and just kind of sit there, and it's a good time for meditation and whatnot. And it helps kind of get the oils out of your glands in your eyes, or tear duct, and it helps just get the oils into your eye. I have clogged glands, which you don't really need to know because that sounds nasty, but it helps just moisturize your eyes. You can get it from your like eye doctor office, clinic, whatever. I think you can get them at big brand grocery stores too, or supermarkets. Again, you can just use a heated towel, but that's gonna help just get the oils into your eyes. And if you do that daily, of course, consult your optometrist first before you do any of this stuff if you feel that is needed. And it just helps get the moisture into your eyes. I've noticed a big difference doing it, but don't do it too hot because you can burn your eyes and that will not be good for them. So those are my tips for helping you to maintain good eye health so that when you swim underwater, it's not as uncomfortable afterwards, because you can alleviate the pain with the drops and everything, and that before you swim, you are slowly building up a defense for your eyes against dryness and the damage and everything. So drops and gels and ointments, you need a hydration mask if you want to use one. Definitely drink water, definitely make sure you're getting enough sleep, and I highly recommend very good quality omega-3 supplements. Those are my tips for you. If you have your own tips, please feel free to leave them in the comments because there's lots of professional mermaids in this community. They are super awesome. Always make sure to reach out to mermaids if you have questions. I just completely butchered the word that I use like most of my life. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my other videos. I would really appreciate that. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments for sure. I'll try to get back to you and I'll try to help you out. I'm not a professional eye care person. I'm a professional fairy tale creature, but I will do my best to assist you based on the knowledge and experience that I have with dealing with the situations that I'm talking about. Happy swimming. Be safe when you're going underwater. Try not to run into anything because you probably, I don't know what it's like to be able to see, but I'm assuming water distorts vision. I don't really know firsthand. My vision's always distorted. Alright, bye guys.